Jones is not beating Aspinall. He knows that. He knows he's not beating Aspinall. No, he would have fought
we
him.
don't know.
We
don't
know.
know.
He knows.
Jones doesn't. That's what I'm trying to explain. Jones doesn't need to do anything. If anything, it's the UFC's fault. They should strip him. They should make the fight happen. It's not Jones's fault. If I say I want to fight Stipe, you can say nah. But you said, yeah, okay, all good, yeah, we approve it. Look at what Jai Herbert did to Ilia Topuria the last time he was in lightweight. Why can't Charles do it? Charles could easily do that.
What happened to Jai Herbert?
But Jai Herbert's not Charles Oliveira. There's levels to it.
Who is Ilia Topuria now?
Yeah, and Charles went to a run as champion.
Ilia was
well.
like 11-0 back then, right? He's 16-0 now, knocking out Max Holloway and
yeah, no, I'm telling you right now, the whole team is with Kai, the whole city, the whole country is with Kai. We're backing you all the way, and we know you're gonna bring that belt back home, brother.
Everything is on the line. Like this is, if anything, right? This is Kai's one shot. Welcome back to Blatancy. My name is Kumiv. That is Lucky. We're gonna be talking about UFC 317 today. Jon Jones officially retired, and Tom Aspinall is now the heavyweight champion. We were arguing about this before, but I think Jon Jones is definitely one of the greatest fighters of all time.
Greatest.
Yeah, he is the greatest MMA fighter of all time, but his legacy is a bit stained because of the whole Tom Aspinall situation.
I don't think it's stained.
It is stained.
It's not stained. How is it stained? He's the greatest fighter ever. It stains nothing.
It is.
It's the only thing is that on Aspinall's side is shit that he didn't get to fight the greatest fighter and prove and potentially get that name on his resume. Other than that, for Jones, it doesn't affect nothing for him.
It does because listen, it does because when he fought Cyril Gane for the title, great, he beat Cyril Gane, cool. He should have retired right then and there, right? He should have retired then and there. But then, then he made the Stipe fight. They actually made the Stipe fight the same year in November. Jones got hurt, and then they pushed the Stipe fight forward a whole year later. And in that whole year, Tom Aspinall beat 4 of the top 10 people, knocked all of them out in the first round. Actually, they didn't push the Stipe fight a whole year yet. They just canceled the Stipe fight. And Jon was out, and then that's when when Jon got hurt, that's when Tom Aspinall jumped in. So that same year that Jon became champion, in November, Jon got hurt and tore his chest or whatever, and that Pavlovich and Tom stepped in as the co-main event for the interim heavyweight title. That's when, from then on, let me just quickly start the audio again. From the time that Tom became champion until the next year, November, it was 1 year. Tom was interim champion for a whole year, and Tom defended the interim belt as well. He knocked out Sergey Pavlovich, who was on a 6-fight first-round KO streak. He knocked him out in under a minute, or just over a minute. Then he knocks out Curtis Blades in under a minute, or just over a minute again, defending the interim title. Yeah. And now it's, without a doubt, the guy that should fight for the undisputed heavyweight title, 100%. It doesn't matter what the fuck the original plans were. This guy is the guy.
That's the thing. I understand that. I completely get it.
It should have been Tom and Jon.
It should have been Tom right after Stipe. It should have been. Because that fight was already pre-booked before Aspinall even had the title fight.
Yeah.
Already pre-booked to fight the greatest fighter, greatest heavyweight, one of the greatest heavyweights ever. Right? You already scheduled to fight this guy. And it makes sense for your legacy. Now, for Aspinall is shit. If I'm Aspinall, this is fucking shit. Why am I want the title. Like, I should get the fight to fight for the title. Either fight Jones or just give me the title. That for Aspinall, it's a shit part. But for Jones, I'm doing what I need to be doing. I want to fight this guy. This is who I should fight for my legacy. It makes sense. Because I already came in, I beat your prospect at the time. Before Tom was the prospect, before Tom was that guy, Cyril Gane was that guy. I beat him. Now I beat the young dude that you were saying was the guy. I beat him. Now let me get the greatest heavyweight that's ever been in the division. Let me fight this guy, beat him. Now that makes sense for my legacy. Now he retired. Yeah, he fucked around. He fucked Tom over. Yes, that's sad for Tom. But for Jones, he rides in the sunset. It doesn't stain his legacy.
The way the sport works is, there's an opportunity to fight someone. You fight it. Then if you want to fight the next year as the defending champion.
Yeah, look, I understand what you're saying. If that's how the sport worked, it should have worked that way, but that's not how it works.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why it's bullshit. And that's what I'm saying. That's why Jon's legacy is bullshit. Instead of saying, you know what, I wanted to fight Stipe, but now a whole year later, so much has happened in the division. Give me Tom Aspinall.
No,
Like,
but why? Like why? Like what? Who has who has more merit? If I beat Stipe and right away in the sunset, cool. I'm the greatest fighter ever. He's the greatest heavyweight ever. Let's go.
Yeah, but Stipe is not the greatest heavyweight ever that no one's defeated ever, and Stipe got knocked out.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's still a name. The value is in the name. It's still like Izzy. Izzy's lost how many times now? Who would not want to fight Izzy?
Yeah, but you can't.
It's the name value regardless.
It's the name value,
you know
sure,
what I mean?
right? Israel Adesanya is the biggest name ever.
Yeah.
But if Dricus du Plessis, instead of fighting Hamza Chimaev next, says, nah, just put Hamza aside, give me Izzy again.
Not again. But if he has never fought Izzy,
Even if he has never fought Izzy, Izzy's on a 3-fight losing streak, right?
it wouldn't matter. That's what I mean.
No.
It wouldn't matter.
it
He's
would
still
matter.
one of the
It-
greatest.
no.
He is the greatest one of the greatest middleweights ever.
But not
Would
anymore.
I fight Hamza? I know, but he still
No.
was.
No.
I'd rather fight the greatest middleweight. I get the opportunity to fight the greatest middleweight. I can fight this guy later on. I can still fight this guy. He's still gonna be there. But to fight the greatest middleweight,
Nah.
you think after I beat Aspinall, I'm gonna wait another year and fight Stipe? Fuck no. There's already
No, like first of all, Jones is not beating Aspinall. He knows that. He knows he's not beating Aspinall. If not, he would have
Yeah,
fought
we
him.
don't know.
He,
We don't know.
He knows. He knows 100%.
And if he knows that, good for him because now
Yeah.
he's still left on top at the end of the day. I think that's
left
the name
on
of the
top,
game.
but
it's just everyone's salty, everyone's sad because they want to see the fight. They want to see the fight. They should have given it to Tom. I understand. I understand that too.
It's 100%.
I understand that too.
you-
But I'm putting myself in Jon Jones' shoes. I'm Jones.
Look, it's
Fuck
not
yeah,
just
I'm outta
me
here.
saying it. Every
I know,
comment,
that's what I'm saying.
every UFC comment section is stripped Jon Jones. Everyone
Yeah.
complains about the Jon
I
Jones.
completely agree. I completely
because
agree. I'm not
why
disagreeing
is
with that.
Why is that? Because Jon didn't do what he's supposed to do.
Aspinall deserves to have the title. I understand.
Exactly.
It's not what Jones needs to do. He doesn't need to do
Yeah,
nothing.
no.
It's what Tom Aspinall deserves. If Jones doesn't, that's what I'm trying to explain. Jones doesn't need to do anything. If anything, it's the UFC's fault. They should strip him. They should make the fight happen or tell him to get fucked. It's not Jones's fault. He gets to do what the fuck he wants. I'm doing what I want to do. You are the one that approved the decisions. You are the boss.
Yeah, but-
I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If I say I want to fight Stipe, you can say nah. But you said yeah, okay, oh good, yeah, we approve it. You know, I'm looking out for my legacy. But if you guys think for the sport, nah, this makes sense. You need to fight this dude. They should have not done the Stipe fight, right? But for Jones, I'm only looking at my legacy. I'm looking at what's going to cement me, what I want to do. But if you want to go for like, oh, this is how the sport works, you're not going to fight this guy, you need to fight him, then make that fight happen. You should have not approved it, but they approved it, right? So Jones is just doing what he wants to do and what he feels is necessary.
But like
for
I
him.
said, the UFC wanted to. I said this to you off camera. The UFC wanted to have the greatest guy, like the guy that was, you know what I mean, the undefeated heavyweight champion. No one can stop him, and they know it's too much of a risk to make John fight Tom just yet because Ngannou hadn't fought the bald guy, whatever, the PFL. Ngannou wasn't PFL champion yet.
Yeah.
So if Ngannou becomes PFL champion, he's this undefeated heavyweight champion from the UFC now, who's the PFL champion. And if John loses, then they don't have that over Ngannou. They don't have the undefeated.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that.
Guy with an insane resume.
Yeah.
Ngannou's got a great resume.
Yeah.
So they don't have that. So that's why they wanted to push for the Stipe fight.
So that's what I'm saying.
And another reason why they wanted to push for the Stipe fight is because Ngannou knocked out Stipe. They want Jones to also knock out Stipe. Now they're on the same fucking playing field.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted to do. But that's the UFC's bullshit. And for Jon to come out and 1 year later, I'm saying this, Jon never even acknowledged Tom. He just kept saying Tom can go have a great career and all this bullshit while holding the belt. He should have just straight up said like, I want to vacate the belt. I don't care about the belt. I want to fight Stipe. He was like, I'm the champion. He's still holding on like
because he is like he got the belt and then he fought Stipe and now he's relinquished it. That's it. It's that simple.
Nah, it's
everyone's just salty because they wanted to see the fight. Because everyone wants to see Jones lose, right? That's all it is.
It's not only Jones will. I know without
that's what I'm saying. Everyone wants to see that.
Yeah, but even if Jones it clearly can beat Tom Aspinall. If Tom's the interim champion and Jones decides to fight a Stipe who's coming off 2.5 years or 3 years coming off a knockout loss.
Yeah.
And deciding to fight that guy who's losing. If Stipe retired or came up, took time away, was still the champion, that would make all the sense in the world.
What you're saying can't apply to Jones, but would apply to Tom Aspinall. It's because Tom Aspinall, right?
Yeah.
If say Jon Jones is not in the picture, he became champion, he beat Cyril Gane, he reversed the role, right? Put Tom Aspinall where Jones is. Tom Aspinall beats Cyril Gane, becomes heavyweight champion, and whoever else is a prospect is in Tom Aspinall's place. And if Tom calls for Stipe, that's bullshit. Why? Who the fuck is Aspinall? He doesn't have anything in his resume as far compared to Jones. Jones has been in the game for so long. Look at the career. So now, what? Like for Aspinall, fuck that. You have to go fight the next prospect. Jones has fought prospect after he's fought every single one over and over and over and over again. I got nothing to prove. I get to choose now. Let me fight the greatest heavyweight. I get to pick. But if you're Aspinall, you're just new in the game. You just became the heavyweight champion. Jones didn't just become champion. He's been champion for fucking forever. You know what I mean? That's the difference. That's why I get to do this. It makes sense for me to do this. I have nothing to prove. Aspinall has so much to prove still. He can't just call out Stipe off of beating Cyril Gane.
But that's the problem. You can't. You if you're the defending champion, you can't just go. I have nothing to prove. I don't want to.
No. I
when you're the
that.
champion, you're always fighting the next best guy. You cannot look. Izzy, listen. Izzy can. Izzy in the position that he is, even though with the 3 losses, he can call. All right, I don't want to fight fucking, I don't know, whoever the likes of Nasruddin Imavov is. Let's say Izzy could have said, I don't want Nasruddin Imavov. Give me, I don't know, whoever the greatest, an old fucking heavy middleweight that he hasn't beat, Forrest Griffin or whatever, right? Let me fight that. That's a legacy fight. I want that fight. That makes sense. Because Izzy's not the champion. He's not holding up a division. He's not doing anything. When you're not the champion, and if you're considered the greatest, you can do whatever you want. That's fine. Max Holloway can call to fight Korean Zombie again or whatever. He can do whatever he wants. But if Volk is saying, let's say Volk never fought Aldo, right? No, Volk didn't fight Aldo. Instead of, featherweight's a bit tricky right now because there's no fucking real contender. But I don't know who's the next Movsar. Let's say Movsar, right? If Volk never fought Aldo been losing left, right, and center, and Volk goes, I want to fight Jose Aldo next. I don't want to fight Movsar. I've left 17-0 undefeated guy, 5-5, 10-5 win streak, whatever, undefeated. Let me not fight Movsar. I've left. Let me fight Jose Aldo, who's been losing 4 fights in a row. Let me fight him because it's a legacy fight.
No, I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. You're saying he's lost. How many fights did Stipe lose before he fought Jones?
Knocked out by Ngannou, right? Knocked out by Ngannou.
And before that? He beat Daniel Cormier twice.
And before that, he got knocked out by
but it doesn't matter. He won 2 fights already. He beat DC twice.
Yeah.
Beat DC twice and then lost to Ngannou. So it's only a 1 loss fight. He only lost 1 fight. All these guys are on skids that you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
And he's the greatest heavyweight. So why the fuck would I know? He just beat DC twice. And just lost to Ngannou. That's it.
That's true. But he did that all in 2021.
It doesn't matter the year. See, you're going back to the year. Who gives a fuck about the year? I'm talking about what he's done, who he is. You're saying like he's been on like a 5-fight losing streak, and he just randomly you know what I mean?
I'll switch this over to boxing. It's almost right. It's almost like who's a big heavyweight champion? Oh, it's Usyk. It's Usyk, right? It's like Usyk deciding to fight. Fuck, I can't because he already beat Tyson Fury. It's like Usyk decided to fight Francis Ngannou over who's Usyk fighting next? Daniel Dubois.
No, it's like this. It's like this. Fury lost 3 times. 3 times?
Twice.
No? Twice, right?
Back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Joshua comes and beats Usyk, and then fights Fury again, and then asks to fight Fury. Why not? It's the same thing. But Fury's lost 2 fights in a row, right? Yeah. It's the same thing as Stipe. Stipe's on a loss. Fury, greatest heavyweight, one of the greatest heavyweights ever. Stipe, one of the greatest heavyweights ever, right? Joshua comes and beats Usyk, right? Beats Usyk and calls out to fight Fury. Why is that wrong? It's not wrong. He's one of the greatest fighters ever. But it's like, it's like you're saying this. He beats Usyk and then he wants to fight fucking Dubois.
But is Dubois the next contender that then fucking
Joseph Parker is the next.
Yeah, okay, Joseph Parker is the next.
Yeah, but you go and get Dubois. You know what I mean? Don't make sense.
No, yeah. Look, if
next clear contender Joshua.
No, because he's fighting Dubois because Dubois got half the belt.
Yeah.
So that's why it makes sense.
Yeah.
But see, that's why it kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
If Usyk says I want to fight Joseph Parker next and not, that still also makes sense.
Yeah.
It kind of also makes sense, but the rightful contender is Dubois because he got the belts, right? But boxing is so difficult because it's
too many belts. Yeah, but the thing is, like I'm saying, put yourself in Jones's like legacy, like who I like. What makes sense for me? Why would I not fight
The
Stipe?
Stipe fight made all the sense in the world the first time it was scheduled.
Yeah.
First time it was scheduled,
Why?
it made all the
What
sense.
makes it different?
Because there was no one else. There was no one else just yet.
Yeah, I know, but it was already scheduled, and
Pavlovich was there, but Pavlovich didn't get the.
yeah, I know, but
didn't
the
beat
thing
Curtis
is,
Blades
look,
yet.
the thing is legacy now. It's not about proving points now. I don't need to. I have nothing to prove. I literally have nothing to prove.
But that's why you can't be the champion. Then you can't hold
But
the.
I already no, but that's the thing. I beat the guy. I already beat Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
I beat someone. They didn't just give me. I didn't just give me the title.
Exactly.
I didn't just move up and get a title. I beat that guy.
But
I've already proven. I've got not now. I got nothing to prove. I have nothing to prove at all.
then
I do not. Have,
that's what I'm saying. Don't
And
be
let me-
the
let-
champion. Don't be the. If you
yeah,
have nothing to prove,
that's what I mean. He already relinquished.
he relinquished the belt fucking 2 years later.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He was being an asshole about it. I'm not taking away from that. I'm not denying that he was a
but-
fucking dickhead.
and that's
for
what I'm
doing
saying.
that.
That's the stain on his legacy because he held up the division for 2 years,
Yeah.
right? He beat
that part. I agree with you.
he beat
yeah.
Cyril Gane in January 2023.
Yeah.
Right? January 2023. And then November 2023, he's supposed to fight Stipe the first time.
Yeah.
He gets injured. Tom steps in, fights Pavlovich, becomes interim
Yeah.
champion. And then November 2023 till November 2024, Tom defended the interim champion
Yeah, I
in between
know.
there somewhere.
Yeah.
And then John comes back and decides not to fight not to fight Tom. He decides to fight Stipe Miocic and then beats Stipe Miocic and then continue to hold the belt for another 8 months.
They're continuing to hold and like
Yeah.
not fight. I agree.
That's the
Yeah.
stain on his legacy.
Yeah,
And that will be
but-
over him for a long
Nah, I don't know, yeah.
Look, if Tom Aspinall, right, gets knocked out twice in a row, back to back loses, then John's legacy will skyrocket. It
Yeah.
will still be where John's legacy is.
Yeah.
But if Tom continues to win, continues to knock people on the first round under a minute,
Yeah.
John's legacy is just the stock of John's legacy. is
Nah,
gonna
the
go down
legacy
even
won't
more.
go down.
It
At
will.
the end of the day, no, it won't. What? He just won't be probably like the greatest heavyweight ever, but he's still the greatest fighter. You can never. His
can't
legacy
take
is
it.
never gonna go nowhere.
I know, but
He will always overshine Tom or whoever the fuck's gonna come next.
When you
he
com-
always will.
I know, but they'll always say Tom Aspinall was the guy that.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like
supposed to-
saying the Jon Jones Anderson Silva fight didn't happen. You know what I mean? That never happened. Like it was supposed to happen, but it never materialized. They were gonna make that fight, didn't happen. But it's like saying like, oh, that fight didn't happen, so Jones is not the greatest.
But
it's a thing
but
like
if-
he didn't
if-
get to prove.
If
Like, you know what I
Anderson
mean?
Silva was a rightful contender, that fight was it's 100%.
Yeah,
but John was like,
the
no,
rightful
give me
contenders.
fucking an
Look,
old man.
I know, but at the end of the day, it's not about rightful contender.
And
No,
also,
it's about the fight.
John fought Stipe when Stipe is like 43 years old.
Yeah,
He fought
Jones
an
is
old
fucking,
man.
Jones is 37. Yeah, fuck.
He's not that old.
Yeah, I know he fought an old man, but
He's
he's fought
young
one
for
of the
heavyweight.
greatest. It's about us having the name. That's all that
Alright,
matters.
that's enough. That's enough. We've been talking about John for too long. John has a great career. But
Great, motherfucker! He has the greatest career ever, brother.
he has the greatest resume ever until his
Greatest
heavyweight
career
his
ever.
heavyweight career was bullshit. If you ask me, his heavyweight career is bullshit.
He didn't have a heavyweight career. He only had 2 fights.
Yeah, the
That's
2
it.
fights, but that
It's not a career,
he
but it's
had
just 2
one
fights.
fight. He had one fight. The second fight is just bullshit. That's like Tom saying, "Give me Stipe next. Let me not fight Cyril Gane or whoever the fuck is next. Give me fight Steve, the greatest heavyweight of all time." You know, though he's only lost to the 3 other great heavyweights: Ngannou, DC, and Jones.
Nah, but
give me Stipe.
It's like that's what I'm saying. It can't apply to Tom because he hasn't proven anything yet as a champion. Jones has proven so much as a champion.
Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's wrap that thing up. Okay, let's.
Shout out to my nigga Jon Jones.
Nah,
Let's go.
Jones. Nah.
The greatest ever to do it.
No. Yeah, I was a big Jon Jones fan. I was rooting for him against Cyril Gane, but the whole Tom shit kind of like I'm just like and him like, you know.
Yeah, it's shit what he did. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with that. It's fucking trash that he did that to
Yeah,
Tom.
and that's the bullshit.
But he's still the greatest ever, brother.
Nah.
Still the goat.
When you if you add this attitude towards Tom, you add the steroid accusations, you add the eye pokes that he does in the you add all these things up that he does in the cage, you're just like, come on, man, this guy is just a fucking like. I was willing to like push away the whole steroid shit about him and just consider, but now when he starts doing all this shit, it's just like this guy is just finding any way to cheat his way to stay at the top. You know, it's like
Right,
bullshit.
you can't cheat your way to all the guys he beat, brother.
I know. I'm just saying He beat all the. But then again, everyone's considered the Reyes loss as well. he technically lost to Reyes.
Brother, you see, you're trying to pull all these things, but it's never gonna work, brother. It's never gonna work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And now, think about it. Think about it. If you put this Tom Aspinall stuff aside, right? If he just beat Sirogan, put yourself back in that moment.
Yeah.
No one will ever speak about the Reyes.
That's what I'm saying. I said that earlier.
Yeah, I know. No one will speak. I know. No one will speak about the steroid, all this. Why people forget? And the same thing with the Tom Aspinall thing. 2-3 years down the line, if there's ever talks who's the greatest fighter ever, it'll always be Jon Jones. It'll never be like. Right now in this moment, it's heated. It's fucked up. It's this and that. 3, 4, 5, 6 years from now, it'll be like whatever. Oh yeah, he was supposed to fight Tom, but he didn't fight. Whatever, but he's still the greatest. It'll just be that.
Yeah, but
simple. Just like the Reyes, when that Reyes time, everyone was heated. Like fuck, Reyes had to win that fight. Blah. Later on, everyone's still Jones the GOAT.
No, but look, because Reyes started losing, if Reyes became light heavyweight champion and started knocking everybody out in under 1 minute and continued his run, everyone would be like, Reyes is the GOAT. He beat Jon Jones. They fucked him over.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they would have said.
It doesn't back the thing.
Okay. We have to wrap it up. Okay.
Too long.
Let's move on to UFC.
This is a Jon Jones episode.
Okay. Enough. Fuck Jon Jones right now. We have to stop. Let's move on to UFC 317. We'll start at the top and move downwards. So main event is Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. I'm going with Ilia Topuria, the GOAT, the featherweight GOAT. No, I'm joking. No, Ilia Topuria, to me, I think he's definitely one of the best fighters. Definitely
dangerous.
One of the best fighters today. It's him and Islam Makhachev. To me, him and obviously Merab is pound for pound number 2, I think, right now, but. He's pound for pound, but he's not like the best fight. I don't know. He's not like I guess he is a good fighter. Let me not shit on Merab. But when
Merab is great. They're all great in their own ways. That's simple.
I know, but when I think of skill in terms of mixing all the martial arts and power and KOs and submission, Merab.
Mixing everything up.
I know.
But I'm saying Topuria
knocking everybody out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Everybody.
It's not mixing everything up.
Yeah,
he's good at what he's good at. That's not. Like what I'm just saying to
Ilia
your point.
Mixes in the takedowns. What are you talking about? Okay, but let's. I don't want to start this fucking pound for pound debate now. All right, let's focus on this fight. Definitely one of the best fighters today,
100%,
without a doubt. You know, coming off KOs over Bryce Mitchell, domination over the old man with the beard, whatever the fuck his name is, the bald guy. Then knocking out Alex Volkanovski in round 2, knocking out Max Holloway in round 3, and moving up to lightweight now to fight Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
I think. Within the first 3 rounds, he's gonna finish Charles Oliveira by KO or by submission.
Yeah.
Like I have zero doubt in my mind that Ilia is gonna finish Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
I know Charles is good. Charles will clinch him up. Charles can hurt him as well. Clinch elbow. Like Charles is so good with his Muay Thai shit as well. Like his knee, his teeps and all that. I just feel like Charles get hurt every fight.
Yeah.
And Ilia's power is crazy. Ilia's power is crazy at featherweight when he's cutting weight. He's struggling to make weight as well. He has that kind of power at featherweight. When he comes up now, look, he looks fucking jacked. He looks like a ball. And with all that power, I just feel like he's gonna hit him with the overhand, and Charles is gonna drop.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't know. I feel I definitely agree with you. I think Topuria most likely would knock Charles out, but I'm going with Charles.
Yeah.
I feel like Charles. I don't know why. I just feel like Charles might get it done. I don't know what it is. I just feel not what it is. I don't know. I just feel like Charles can hurt him bad.
You also have to consider the miles that Charles has on the clock, and also the undefeated confidence that Ilia Topuria is riding.
Yeah.
He brought it up. I never actually thought about it until he brought it up on the Joe Rogan podcast. He was like, "How many times has Charles lost? He's tasted defeat. He can easily tap into being defeated again." He said, "I've never lost. I don't know what losing is like. I only know how to win."
Yeah.
When you have that kind of confidence, like as soon as Charles got destroyed on the ground, getting ground and pound, he automatically will go into like, all right, fuck, I'm defeated. You know, when he got dropped by Islam jumped on the arm triangle immediately. He was like, all right, I'm done.
Fuck, that was tight, bro.
I mean, it was tight. I know it was tight, but like he didn't like try and scramble. He didn't even try and go out. You know, like he was already rocked, dropped, and he got submitted. Max Holloway, this was obviously when he was featherweight. Max Holloway hit him in the neck or something. He was like, all right, I'm done. He quit.
Yeah.
Like he broke a few times and he went on a crazy run after that, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, he has broken before. I love
but
Charles
he
Oliveira.
doesn't break like that's already past. It's already way past that. He doesn't break like that anymore.
I know, but
that was a long time ago. I know he quit quite a few times, but after that he hasn't.
But
quit.
look, Islam exposed something in Charles as well, where everyone was scared to engage. Dustin knocked him down. Dustin was like, "Nah, I'm not following him to the ground." Gaethje knocked him down. He was like, "I'm not following him to the ground." Islam knocked him down, left hook, immediately jumped on him, submitted him. Ilia could do the same exact thing. Ilia is just as good on the ground, if not as Makhachev, maybe, who knows.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like, if we're going to go there, we can just say, go what Jai Herbert did to Ilia Topuria the last time he was in lightweight. Why can't Charles do it? Charles could easily do that shit. So it's the same thing. We're going to find out.
What happened to Jai Herbert?
But Jai Herbert's not Charles Oliveira. There's levels to it.
I know.
Who the fuck is Jai Herbert and who the fuck is Charles Oliveira? There's levels to it. Shit.
Yeah, but that was Ilia's second or third fight in the UFC.
Yeah, but right? I'm saying.
And where is Ilia Topuria? Who is Ilia Topuria now?
Yeah, and Charles went to a run as champion.
Ilia
as well.
was like 11-0 back then, right? He's 16-0 now, knocking out Max Holloway and
yeah, no, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not denying that. But I'm saying I feel like Charles is gonna get it done.
Nah, I mean he can. He was the champion. He beat. Also, you look at who he beat so far. He lost to Arman Sarukian, and then he beat Michael Chandler. 5 rounds. He went 5 rounds with Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
You know, like, and like he hasn't like shown craziness after the Islam loss. He lost to Islam. He got cut up. He was supposed to rematch. He got cut up. He came back with Arman. In my opinion, he lost the fight, but he had Arman in some crazy submission attempts and all that. But Arman was clearly winning the fight, if you ask me. It's like, yeah, fuck. Ilia might just be just as good as Arman as well. And also, funny enough, Ilia at first was like, "I'm not fighting Arman," and now he's like, "Well, Arman needs to fight one more time, and then we can run it," which is interesting. It's also, it's funny how all the friends are now wanting to fight each other. Like Kamaru Usman saying, "I'll fight Islam." Like before that is like, "No, Khabib's my brother of the camp. These are my brothers and all that." Now he's like, "Fuck it,
fucking just fight, brother.
Give me the belt."
This is what the game's about. This fucking fight, bro. Who gives a shit?
But I'm very confident in Ilia, man. And it's not one of those things.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm so confident. But then again, Ilia could go in there and just like. Kind of like Jamal and Khalil today, where he's just not. His rhythm is not working. Nothing's working.
Because like I said the last time we spoke about it, like Ilia gets hit a lot, man. Even the Max Holloway fight, you watched it, you know.
Ilia was getting touched, but
and his punches kept missing because of the range. He kept over-swinging.
At featherweight as well. Max was touching him up. Yeah, Max was popping in, touching him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the thing is with Topuria is that he's patient. He just waits and waits and waits. But can he sustain the damage at lightweight? That's the thing.
I know, but that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Charles doesn't fight like Max. Number one, Max is a way more striking heavy guy. Will jab you, will teep you, and all this. Charles wouldn't do that much. Charles will he would throw.
Charles will walk you down the high guard and just throw punches.
I know he'll walk you down, but the way Charles fights is so much different than Max, right?
Yeah.
And also when Ilia was fighting Max, every time Ilia touched Max, you hear the pop. You see the reaction in Max. Even the leg kicks as well. Pop! It's just like snapping. He got so much pop and so much power in his strikes. Like that will play into the mindset of Charles Oliveira as well. Every time fucking Ilia jabs the body or two to the body and he's just standing there like that, like a bull. Like fuck, I don't know what what Charles can do to win this fight, man.
Brother, you're gonna see next week. Bro.
I'm telling you, I could see.
You're gonna see it next week.
I could see Ilia fucking going for a double leg, picking him up and slamming him down, and then just
getting in a triangle and
grounding him.
Like
Ilia is so good on the ground himself, so good at surviving. Like fuck, man, it's gonna be a tense moment. I can see like Charles sitting on his knees, like as the round is getting ready to start. Ilia's like standing. Oh, I can't wait! It's gonna be crazy.
Let's go.
Anyways, I got Ilia winning. Let's move on to the next fight. Our very own.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Kai Kara-France versus Alexandre Pantoja.
Let's go. Kai Kara-France, baby.
So much on the line for this one, right? So much on the line. Kai coming back. He lost to Pantoja before, way back in Ultimate Fighter. I don't even know if that's officially counted.
Nah,
it's only a two-round fight.
Yeah, he says it's not officially counted at all.
He still got beat.
So long ago.
I know.
But that's what I'm saying. It's so long ago. I don't even. They're not even the same fighters anymore.
I know. They're they've grown so much. Alexandre Pantoja has grown. Who beat him last? I don't know when he last lost. He beat, as far as I can remember, Pantoja been on a winning streak way before the title when Moreno was fighting Figgy and all that. Pantoja was at a press conference one time saying these are my sons at the front and all that for both. Oh, I think Kai was there as well, and he was saying these are all my sons in front of me. I'm coming for the belt and all that. And Pantoja won. He went. He beat Moreno. He beat Royval. He beat Kai Asakura as well now.
Yeah.
And I mean, who did Kai knocked out Steve Erceg, and now he's getting a title shot. Before that, I think he was the Albazi loss. Right? I think that wasn't counted. That was some bullshit. Yeah, but and then before that, I think was when Kai lost to Moreno. I think, right? I don't know if Kai fought anyone else out before that. Yeah.
But yeah,
this is gonna be an interesting one. I'm backing Kai fully, but I'm like, oh fuck, like my confidence is like very 50-50, you know, because, and I'm just being honest. I'm fully with Kai Kara-France. I want him to win. We need a champion in our city. He's fully prepared, I know, but it's like it's such a scary fight because Pantoja got a chin. He walks you down. He mixes it up so well. Like, it's not going to be a walkthrough. Like Steve Erceg was a talented fighter, but at the same time, I was like, we know Kai could fucking just finish this guy at any moment, you know. Pantoja is different a little bit because Pantoja has got he's got such high level of skill, and he's got championship rounds as well now. Championship training camps back to back now. It's gonna be a very tough challenge for Kai. Like, Kai has to knock him out. Like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, fuck, I could easily see Pantoja shooting, taking him down and controlling, like not even doing much damage on the ground, just controlling and winning. It is a 5-round fight. Kai will have that 5-round power throughout. He can knock him out at any round, anytime. Matter of fact, Kai could hit him in the first fucking punch and knock him out. You know what I mean? Like, that's the level that Kai has. But fuck, man, I want Kai to win this fight. I'm nervous as hell because there's so much on the line. Like, if Kai doesn't pull this through, like, he's probably never gonna get another title shot. You know, like, as long as Pantoja is there, like, I don't know, like, he's probably not gonna, because you got Joshua Van, you got what's his name? Who's Joshua Van fighting again? Royval in there. You got the Tatsuro Tairas and all these guys coming in. Like, it's gonna be tricky for Kai to get another title shot. So everything is on the line, and I really hope he pulls this off, man. Honestly,
Kai Kara-France is gonna win this fight. This is Kai's moment. Kai,
I think so.
This is everything, man. This is the moment. I've been seeing Kai grinding his ass off, and like, he's put everything on the line. And he knows this is his moment. This is his one shot. You know, this is one shot to get it done, and this is his moment, man. This is Kai's moment, and he is gonna get it done. Trust me. Kai Kara-France will be the UFC flyweight champion. He will be flyweight champion. He will beat what's his name? Alexandre Pantoja. He will beat Pantoja, and he will be the UFC flyweight champion. I'm telling you right now, the whole team is with Kai, the whole city, the whole country is with Kai. We're backing you all the way, and we know you're gonna bring that belt back home, brother. I fucking know it. Kai Kara-France will be the fucking UFC flyweight champion. He's ready. This is his moment. He's gonna get it. He's gonna bring it back. We're with you, Kai. Let's get it. Don't fucking blink. Let's fucking go, man. Kai Kara-France is gonna be the fucking champion. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Kai is not losing this fight. He's gonna win. He's gonna bring it back. I fucking know
everything is on the line. Let's say everything is on the line. Like, this is if anything, right, this is Kai's one shot.
Yeah.
It literally is his one shot.
Look, he's not the only one in there. Everyone is there with him.
Yeah.
We're all there with him in spirit. The team is there with him. The country is there with him. His Tupuna, his ancestors are there with him. He's gonna pull in from all their energy, and he's gonna go get that job done. Alexandre, like you said, Alexandre Pantoja is a fucking hard fight. He's a dangerous fucking fighter. He's super dangerous, but this is Kai Kara-France is gonna get him, and I believe that Kai is gonna knock him the fuck out.
Yeah.
So let's go, Kai. Let's go, Kai. The kid's gonna get it done. Let's get it, Kai.
Go. Oh man, I really, oh man, it'll be such a big moment.
I'm telling you right now, Kai Kara-France will be the champion, bro.
It'll be such a big moment for the country, like having a flyweight world champion. We had Israel Adesanya. Izzy hasn't been the champion for quite some time. I think over a year now. So it'll be cool to finally have the only other UFC world champion from New Zealand.
Yeah.
You know, man, it'll be insane.
Let's get it, Kai. Let's fucking go. Don't fucking blink.
Let's go.
Don't fucking blink. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Speaking of, if Kai wins the title, the next guy that Kai likely will be fighting will be this next fight. The winner of this next fight.
Yeah.
Brendan Royval versus Joshua Van.
Fuck.
Joshua Van is only 22 or 23 years old.
This fight is crazy. This fight.
I think Royval is very tricky fight, good fighter. But I think Joshua Van is going to knock him down. Knock him down and finish him with ground and pound.
Ooh, I don't know about that. This is going to be a firework fight. This is going to be fire. Not going to be an easy fight. But, fuck. Royval is a tall task, bro, for Joshua Van. Tall task to ask.
I mean, it is. It's a big
hard
step up.
fight. It's a big step up. Like, we've seen it so many times. Like, people take on short notice. And when it's just that level. Like, from top 10 to top 5 is a whole different game. People look real good in the top 10 and especially like prospects like this, and then when they get to the top 5, you start to see like, oh shit, it's different. Because we see it, we're like, fuck, that fight's gonna be this. But then when they get there and they start to realize the game is different up there, the level is different. It's like, oh shit, you know. Yeah. So I feel like, but I don't know. I'm going with Royval. I think Royval will get it done, but it's gonna be a hard fight though. Still a hard fight for Royval, but I can see Royval pulling that decision off and just being smart, being patient, using his experience, staying behind that jab and staying long.
Yeah, Royval southpaw as well, right? I think
he switches. Yeah, Royval switches, and and Joshua Van has every chance to beat Royval. He can put his fucking lights out. His combinations.
He's not only that; he's a skilled fighter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. When I say that, because his combination, he puts his combination together. He can put him out. He can get a TKO. I can see that happening as well with Joshua Van, but I'm going with Royval on this one.
I got Van.
Yeah.
I'm with the young guns. All right, we'll move on to Moicano versus Beneil Dariush.
Oh, let me tell you something.
I think do you know what Moicano to me
is fucking one money.
I think Moicano is technically still on a win streak.
Yeah.
Like the Islam fight don't count. He took it on one day notice.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even supposed to be in the title picture in no training camp. Wasn't a 5-round training camp. He was supposed to fight Beneil, I think, right? Yeah, so they're rematching. I think Moicano is gonna win by decision. He's gonna fucking. Beneil's been on a losing streak, but Beneil is still Beneil. Like he's still good on the ground. His wrestling is still next level. His jiu-jitsu is still next level. I think Moicano is gonna win the decision. It's gonna be quite a boring fight. I think.
I'm going with Uncle Beneil. I think Beneil Dariush.
How old is
Let's
Beneil,
go,
bro?
Beneil.
Beneil is 36. He legit looks 57.
Moicano's 36.
I know, but Beneil looks 57 years old. He's been looking 57 since 2020. Like, it's crazy. When he was 31, he looked 56. You know, like he looks old as hell every time.
I'm running with my brother Beneil. Let's get it, Beneil. I'll go ahead, Dariush.
Yeah, I think Moicano wins. Decision. Put your money on it. Guarantee. No, I'm joking. All right, let's move on to the next one. Payton Talbott's fighting Felipe Lima.
Ooh, it's a good fight.
Good fight. Felipe Lima is a good fighter.
Fuck, Felipe Lima is gangster, bro.
Yeah.
He's gangster as fuck. But
Payton Talbott is a gangster as fuck.
I'm going with Payton Talbot all day.
You have to.
Yeah, I know that last fight was trash, but Payton Talbot he's just that good, man. Like, you just know he's good. Like, and I feel like he's only gonna grow so much more from that loss.
Yeah.
And he's gonna make a statement in this fight. So all day. Payton Talbot, one of my favorite fighters, man. One of my new favorite
And also,
fighters.
Payton Talbot lost to Raoni Barcelos, who at the time we were like, who's this fucking guy? You know, this old man.
Yeah.
But Raoni Barcelos beat Payton Talbot, and now he beat Cody Garbrandt. Raoni Barcelos is on a title run right now.
He might be the one to beat Marab, brother. He's probably the guy to beat Marab.
He might be. He's good on the wrestling.
Yeah, you never know, brother. He beat the guy to beat Marab, bro.
Yeah, so we can't just consider.
Can't sleep on Raoni, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
Barcelos might be
good. Yeah.
Barcelos is making that title run.
Yeah. I think Payton Talbot still wins this fight. I think Payton might win by decision because Felipe Lima is a skilled fighter.
Oh yeah, he's fucking good.
I think Payton could chop the leg, chop the body, hit him with a couple right hands.
But I don't know, man. Payton Talbot got sneaky power. I feel like he could just knock him out.
Yeah.
His fucking power is crazy.
He
just touch guys and they go out. Yeah. It's like fuck.
He's like the next Sugar Sean and all that. He has the same sort of style, same sort of vibe. Yeah.
I would love to see that fight, man. Payton Talbot and Sean O'Malley would be like.
Sean will fucking destroy it, man. Like I think it's
it'll be a good fight. By the time Payton Talbot gets there, we'll have enough experience to do. But like you said, I think Sean will destroy him.
Just because Sean lost to Marab, you forget.
No, it's not that. It's the styles because look what he did to the South African guy. What's his name?
Yeah.
Like Payton Talbott's good, man.
Payton Talbott and Wellmaker should be the next
Oh,
fight. Payton Talbott versus
yes.
Malcolm Wellmaker.
Payton Talbott versus Malcolm Wellmaker should be a fuck.
That makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah,
to me.
that fight.
That
fuck.
makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, Payton Talbott, Malcolm Wellmaker. Fuck. Next fight. They make that fight.
I mean,
fuck, that fight would be crazy.
It's insane because Malcolm's what, southpaw, right? Malcolm southpaw.
Yeah,
Payton's
I think no, they both switch.
Malcolm been mainly southpaw.
Southpaw? Oh,
mainly
okay.
southpaw. He switched to do that left hook that he wanted to do.
That was southpaw from easy.
He went orthodox. He threw an
Yeah,
orthodox body kick. Then he stepped, like he faked the body
Yeah.
kick and he stepped into southpaw and did the left hook.
Nah, they both are the same. They switch stances, but back and they both hit hard.
I know.
Fuck! I want to see this fight. I need to see this fight, man. They should make this fight.
I don't think the UFC is gonna do it though.
Nah, they'll wait for him to get bigger.
They wait for them to become bigger stars.
Yeah.
Before they run it.
Payton Talbott versus Malcolm Wellmaker. That would be a
That's the
gangster
fight to make. That is
Yeah.
the most exciting fight they
Fight
can make.
bantamweight, yeah.
That can be a fight night main event.
Yeah, they can main event for sure.
Or a fight night co-main event or a pay-per-view card opener or something. It could be a big fight. But anyways, I'm going with Payton Talbott to beat Felipe Lima.
Payton Talbott all day.
Should we talk about prelims? There's not much on the prelims, honestly. Like Hermanson, Gregory Rodriguez is gonna be a good fight.
Oh, wifey.
I think Gregory Rodriguez is gonna win. Viviane
Wifey
Araújo is fighting Tracy Cortez. I think Viviane Araújo is gonna
I'm
win.
locked in for that fight, cuz.
Yeah. I think Araújo is gonna win. Gonna beat Tracy Cortez, and then Jonathan Denise is fighting Justin Tafa. As much as I'm a big fan of Justin Tafa, fuck.
Tougher gang, baby.
I know.
Tougher gang all
I'm
day.
a big fan, but it's so frustrating sometimes to watch them. It's like I don't want to be a hater. Okay, I don't want to be. I have so much respect for them. They're from around these ends.
Look,
but
just be a hater, bro.
I know,
We
but I'll be
all know.
honest. I'm like, how are you guys in the UFC and never drilled a takedown defense one time? like with all due respect.
Junior Tafa's going down to light heavyweight.
I know. He's fighting Taco Bell.
Who?
Taco Bell. No, he's fighting Toco Tacos or Tuco Tacos or whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, I know, but who's gonna get fucked up?
Tuco DJ knocked the fuck out, bro.
Yeah. But I'm saying Justin and Junior, like I mean, Junior now is in CKB, so he's gonna be doing a lot of wrestling, right?
Yeah.
But wherever they're from,
I haven't seen Junior Tafa for a while. I think he's training somewhere.
the fight got cancelled. I remember they were supposed to fight in the same card as Nav's last fight, but something happened. The fight got cancelled. But Justin Tafa, man, like fuck, the wrestling needs to come in a little bit. Just defend, do a king in the wall or something. You know what I mean? Like figure out a way to stop getting taken down because they do so well on the feet until they get taken down, and then it's a wrap from there every time. So it's frustrating, but I'm still back in Tafa. I think he can beat Jonathan Denise.
I'm going with Tafa. I'm going with Tafa gang, baby.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. This is a long podcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Kumiv. That is Lucky.
Fucking peace.
Jon Jones.
The greatest
Fuck you.
that ever fucking did. Right away in the sunset.
Nah.
My fucking guy. Let's go.
Alright, we out.